What happens when you find yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time?
Let's start with docu-series. I know Mzansi Wethu's up to something. Tell us more.
Yes, we have Mzansi Wethu's debuting a new reality television show called Accused, which I'm very, very excited to see. And we actually have an interview with the producer, Klatland. Yo, what's up? This is a What's Hot on the Screen interview. And this week we have one of my faves, a SAFTA award-winning filmmaker, creative actor, producer, director extraordinaire, Mr. Klatland. How are you doing, sir?
Yo, what's up?
You have a show coming out this Saturday.
Yeah, so Accused is quite a gripping docu-reality series. And it's about individuals who, unfortunately at the wrong place, at the wrong time, and, fell, one would say victim to being wrongfully arrested. And kind of how the justice system, kind of takes on those cases and what happens to some people that have ended up spending, in one of our stories, the guys spent almost 10 years, behind bars in prison before they were acquitted.
What made you guys want to kind of decide that this was the type of reality format you wanted to explore?
Well, what actually happened is the concept was derived by our co-producer, Puti Moloto, who is a guy who came up with this concept. He wants to do a show about wrongfully accused individuals, and we partnered with him and his company Protocol Advertising to make the show, and it's that's how it happened. I think people are in for quite an interesting 10 weeks of television.
Tell me about Defi Bro.
So this is one of Netflix's latest reality series that came out this morning, and I actually started watching it. I watched the first episode. So it's centered around deaf students at a deaf university. And it's a reality series, and that's what's unique about it. But like, what I really enjoy about it is because I've not really interacted with a lot of deaf people within my life. So this series kind of brings you into the perspective of some of the realities in terms of being deaf, but at the same time, it feels like just a reality series. There's drama, there's gossip, there's toxic characters. I encourage you guys to watch it. Just it's both enjoyable and for the entertainment. And then sticking on reality series and characters who I don't think, or people who I don't think get enough representation for us to know fully about them. Mzansi Magic has released a brand new reality series this week called Izangoma Zodumo.
Okay.
Zodumo. Yes. Essentially, it's meant to be centered around two young senior sangomas as they juggle their calling and teachings whilst living within a contemporary South Africa.
Well, it's good to see that her children know protocol. And since I'm older than them, they need to greet me appropriately.
So I believe one of them is also like very much a groove queen, so you kind of get to see her be the groove queen while at the same time being going through because they have to initiate the new sangomas and teach them.
All right.
So those are some of the docu-series that are currently available coming out this week.
Still, since we on Mzansi Magic, because it looks like they're out here with brand new content, tell me about Vula.
This is the new drama, which is actually quite nice. It's starring some legendary actors like Darlington Michaels and Tina Jakla. And it is centered around the soccer community. So this kid is from very much a rural setting, but he's this great soccer star, but he's not able to catch his break. So to kind of make ends meet, he decides to move to the city and move to his uncle's move in with his uncle who owns this warehouse. And you kind of get into some of the dramas of just basically owning the warehouse and also just the soccer community. So it's very dramatic. There's always death within the first episode, but there's death within the first. So I'm very much enjoying that, and that's every Sunday at 8:30.
You were going to tell us about Netflix acquiring South African comedy series Bedford Wives?
Yeah, so Bedford Wives was a series that came out I think like 2 years ago on SABC3.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was
I don't know about it.
Huh?
Is it real?
Yeah, it's no. It was a comedy series. It's like a mockumentary.
Oh, okay.
It's a mockumentary comedy series following like the lives of Bedford wives. So like
in Bedford View.
In Bedford View.
The funny thing about picture perfect moments
if you're not careful, they can be stolen right from under your perfect little nose.
It's by the same people. It's by the same production company that did Seriously Single, that's doing the upcoming Netflix
3+ series.
Huh?
With
yes.
Tando Tabete.
Yes.
Okay.
So they tend to kind of do comedy quite well. So Bedford Vibes is currently on Netflix, and Netflix has a brand new film which looks quite interesting.
If you put in nothing, it'll be nothing.
Like your career?
It's a Sundance film. It won at Sundance, and essentially it's following this lady. She's a playwright.
Yeah.
And she was given this 30 under 30 award. So she and then she basically failed to launch. And now it's like 10 years later, and she's a teacher, and she's decided that she wants to transition into a rap career.
Okay.
So it's both her dealing, or not her dealing, but everyone who talks to her either talks to her like she's a nothing, or like, oh wait, you were that 30 under 30, so what have you done now?
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a lot of those elements. It's written by Lena Waithe.
Awesome stuff, man. Shout out one time. Yazz always coming through with the sauce, plugging us in on what to check out on the telly. We call this What's Hot on the Screen.